As the sun peeked through the blinds, casting golden rays across the room, Sarah stirred from her sleep. Another day awaited her at the bustling office downtown. She went through her morning routine with practiced ease, sipping on a cup of coffee as she mentally prepared herself for the challenges ahead. Arriving at the office, Sarah was greeted by the familiar hum of activity. The air was filled with the sound of ringing phones, clicking keyboards, and the murmur of colleagues engaged in conversation. She settled into her desk, glancing at her to do list for the day. Her morning was a whirlwind of meetings, presentations, and emails. Time seemed to slip through her fingers as she navigated through spreadsheets and reports. Despite the hectic pace, Sarah found moments of solace in the camaraderie of her co workers. At lunchtime, Sarah joined her colleagues in the break room. They laughed and shared stories over sandwiches and salads, momentarily forgetting the stresses of the workday. It was a brief respite from the demands of their jobs, but one that Sarah cherished. Back at her desk, Sarah dove back into her work with renewed focus. She tackled each task methodically, determined to meet her deadlines. As the afternoon sun streamed through the windows, she found herself immersed in a state of productivity. But as the day wore on, fatigue began to set in. Sarah felt the weight of exhaustion bearing down on her shoulders. A reminder of the long hours she had put in. Still, she pushed through, fueled by her dedication to her work and her desire to succeed. As the clock struck 5, signaling the end of the workday, Sarah felt a sense of accomplishment wash over her. She had tackled her to do list with determination and grit, and now it was time to unwind. Gathering her belongings, Sarah bid farewell to her co workers and made her way home. The streets were alive with the hustle and bustle of the city life, but Sarah felt a sense of peace wash over her as she navigated through the crowd. Arriving home, Sarah kicked off her shoes and collapsed onto the couch. She closed her eyes and let out a contented sigh, grateful for the opportunity to relax and recharge. Tomorrow would bring a new set of challenges, but for now, Sarah was content to savor the moment. As the evening wore on, Sarah indulged in her favorite pastimes. She curled up with a good book, losing herself in its pages until the late hours of the night. Eventually, exhaustion caught up with her, and Sarah drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the possibilities that tomorrow would bring. And so, another day in the office came to a close. For Sarah, it had been a day filled with highs and lows, triumphs and challenges. But through it all, she had preserved, emerging stronger and more resilient than before. And as she drifted off to sleep, Sarah couldn't help but feel grateful for the opportunities that each new day brought.